Hello, it's Natasha, and what I want to talk today is how to save money by making your own baby wipes. Not only is it economical, but it's also safer. Um, I remember I tried the Huggies and Target, the Up and Up brand. The Up and Up, okay, I'm going to talk about the Huggies. And there was a time that my baby peed on himself, and it went over, like, all over his body right here. So I used a baby wipe from Huggies, and his skin was just raw and red. So I was pretty alarmed about that, and I'm pretty glad that that was at the hospital, and we did not buy Huggies at all. We have the Up and Up by Target, and I did buy the biggest box they have, and you know what? I'm not gonna buy that again. I'm just gonna buy a smaller container for smaller than this, like probably this high, that I can put in my diaper bag instead of buying it, because I do like the Target Up and Up one, and it's very safe. The ingredients are safe for your baby. The problem is that I've noticed that it will rip after you keep using it. It's just the top opening, something about the plastic, and that happened with the Huggies too. It would rip really fast, and also the bottom, it just rips. So I'm kind of tired of it. Plus, it's really expensive. It's $15 for 800 sheets or something like that, and you go through baby wipes so fast. Like this, I just made these today. So what I do is, this is Bounty. If you can't really use a cheap brand in paper towels when you're gonna make this, because it's going to, like, break apart. So what you're really gonna need is a container that looks like this. I have tried a different container, like a cylinder size, and cut this up in half and put it in. You use it really fast. What I've noticed, if you get one of these, this is the rectangular one. I think this is a 4 cup or a 6 cup. I'm not sure. But if you can see, that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to get a highlighter, and you can see which one this is. It's the rectangular one. That's, Anyway, so what I do, this is the Bounty paper towel, and I have I think it's called Select A size. So previous to this, I bought the big one, but for whatever reason, this is cheaper. So in this sheet, you get 3 baby wipes. So that's what I do. And what do I use for a solution? It's majority water. So I use just regular tap water, and then what you can use is baby soap. I use baby soap, the Aveeno baby French vanilla, so that it has like a little scent to it. It's not too much. What I use is the Biokleen cap. I use the 1 cap of that, and I put it in 64 ounces container. I just finished the carpet and rug cleaner by Biokleen in the 64 ounces. So I use that to mix everything. So I use 1 cap of the Aveeno to, like, fill the water. I mean, obviously not to the brim, because you have to add the other stuff. So I put in 1 cap of that. I also put in 2 caps of the Biokleen all-purpose cleaner. I have primarily been using that. I just started today and adding the Aveeno with the baby soap. And I might have added too much, because the smell or the scent of it is still really strong for 1 cap. And the other one is I also put 2 caps of olive oil. So 2 caps of all-purpose cleaner by Biokleen. I don't use anything else, because Biokleen is just really safe. And then the olive oil, and I use 1 capful of the Aveeno baby soap. So I'm probably going to lessen that for next time because my nose feels congested now. It just, I don't know. But anyway, if you want to use a different kind of soap, make sure it is safe for your baby. If you want a different kind of cleaner, make sure it's safe for your baby. Biokleen is really safe. It's one of those that are just plant-based stuff, so it's really safe. I've been using that for months now, and it's just super safe. So I like doing that. And if you don't like the ratio that I'm using, because I experimented a lot, just try to do a little bit, a lot. It doesn't have to be too sudsy. You don't really need to be too sudsy as long as it cleans your baby and they're completely clean. That really is the ultimate goal. So this one, I filled 3 of these containers today, and I finished one roll, a new roll, and this is the second roll that I didn't finish. So I probably used about a half a roll per container. And because it is a paper towel, what I do, so, it doesn't really, get emptied really fast, is, how a paper towel is kind of poofy, especially for the bounty ones. I fill it to the top. I pour the solution in, it will sink down. I'll cut some more, I'll put it on top, and I squash it in. And initially it will start here. You put a little bit of water or your solution, it will go down to here probably. And when you add more of the paper towel and you push it down even more, it'll just go down here too. So you can just add, and that's not going to deteriorate the paper towel. You're just going to have more sheets. Usually when I was using the Huggies or the Up and Up, the biggest pack they had, I'll probably go through 2 or 3 of those in a week. With this, I probably go through maybe 1 a week. And I think it's probably between 1 to 1.5 to probably, 1 to 2 weeks that I finish one of these. And just imagine how much I really use. Not a lot. When you think about it, when you're using, if you want to use coconut oil, that's fine. It's just, it makes me worry when it hardens because it's coconut oil and you mix it with water. It's not going to be completely mixed because, oil and water doesn't really go together. It still separates. So that's why I use olive oil. So when you think about it, how much did this really cost? The biggest pack that I got, it was like 12 sheets. 12 rolls of these. And let's just say it was $20, right? So you compute that, and then you compute per sheet because they give you how many sheets it has. And essentially, also, you get these containers. These are just generic. This is not, I do have a Glad one as well. And, the Glad is definitely better, but I got this just to kind of experiment. And, it's just for baby wipes. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I think the containers are not also very expensive. Plus, they're reusable. After I finish one container, I put it in the dishwasher and I clean it. Once it's dry, I have 4 containers total. So once it dries out, I always make sure I have the 3 that is empty, because I don't really have a lot of spare time and I don't want to keep making it all the time. I want to make all 3 containers at one time, and then so I'm probably making it once a month, filling out 3 containers at a time. Like I said earlier, I was planning on getting the small container. It's not really a rush right now because the Up and Up baby wipe that I do make, that we buy, well, it's not going to keep doing that, is we bought that because of convenience. It's just, this is too big, and I didn't see a container when I went to Target, and I don't really want to go to Walmart because it's just, every time I'm there, I'm always worried for my safety. So, I want to get something smaller something smaller, like shorter, so I can pop it in my diaper bag. but it would be like the same, you know, the same size in this aspect, the same width and length, but just a different height. It'd just be a shorter height. And everything will be the same, probably fewer paper towels, but we don't really go out that much because I breastfeed and our time is limited. I have to come back. I think when I'm really up to par in regards to my breast milk and I don't have to supplement as often, then I think I'll be more comfortable in going out, and I'll probably bring, I mean, my baby's not going to be dirty that much, so I'll probably bring, you know, one of these, like the small ones. And I already looked at Amazon and I already found it, and I'm already good with that. So, and they're not very expensive. I think they're like $6 for 3. So yeah, I really want to get those too and start making those. Because of the cleaners that I have put inside my baby wipes, my baby has never really gotten a rash. And also, you also have to put in consideration that baby skin is very, very thin. It's thinner than paper. So when you are cleaning their skin and you're doing this a lot, the friction actually peels their skin off. As gnarly as that sounds, you might not see that right away. What will happen is when you're going to put the diaper on, the next time you open the diaper, it already have peeled off, and that will cause the rash. So a lot of times, what I do is I just put in the baby wipe, I put it on and I tap it. You know, I just let the water and the soap and all that to just get attached to his skin, and just dab it. I mean, it takes a lot more time to do that, but you know, I don't want to get my baby in pain and peel the skin off. So that's what I've been doing. That is, you know, that's a really big tip for people that always gets their baby getting a rash. Pay attention on how you're wiping it. If you're wiping it even this way a lot, that, I mean, even if you're not doing it very hard, that can still cause a rash. But there are certain situations in which they're just allergic to your baby wipe solution, they're allergic to the diaper, then of course you have to change that. And like I said again, when you're making your own baby wipe and you're using solvents or soap that are safe for your baby's skin, you're really not going to get the rash. So thank you so much for stopping by, watching my video. I hope I was able to help in regards to doing this. I also noticed, just to let you know, I did mention it before, I find that this is more economical. And I know when you open it, what I do is I take a few of them out and I put them over here, so you can, I already pre-separate them before I open my baby's diaper. That will get me prepared when I'm cleaning him, and I have like 5, 6, 7, 10 pieces out, and I take them out one by one, of course, and I do that. And you know, the ones that I don't use, I just fold them back and I put it back in. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer than versus just keep on pulling it out. But what I've even noticed, even using the Huggies, the Pampers, and the Up and Up, is that there are times in which it won't even come out and you're gonna have to dig in. But the pro of having the store-bought, I'm sorry, I'm just like having allergies on my face, store-bought baby wipes, the advantage, you don't have to do any kind of labor to make it. The cons, it costs a lot. It always tears. Not the wipe itself will tear, but the container of it. My bags are always getting soaked because I have those, and I'm really getting tired of it. That would be the cons of that. And also it could be irritating to your baby's skin. The pros and cons of owning these, I'll start with the con first. The con is if you don't have these containers, then you have to buy them. You also have to buy the Bounty paper towel. I haven't tried the Brawny, but I've tried the Bounty and it works perfect. Also, you have to make it yourself, and you have to kind of do a trial and error until you find which formulation you would prefer. The pro is you save a lot of money. It's leak proof. I mean, unless the container that you use has holes in it or defective, then it's gonna leak. You get a lot for your money. Your baby is not gonna get a rash. It's completely safe on baby skin and your skin because you use the formulation itself and you know it is safe. It's not poisonous. It's not harsh. And I don't know what else. You save a lot of money. I think I already said that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I hope I was able to help at least one person in doing this and making them either make sure their baby's health is in the best possible, because they're not using commercial versions. If you don't have the time, then I understand that. But if you do, and it didn't take me very long to do this. Like I said, if you don't have the time, maybe get, I don't know, a lot of these instead of just 3 or 4. Maybe get 10 of them or something, and then just do them. Just do them as much as you can in one sitting, and continue them when you have another a little bit of time. Because let's just say you go through them in 1 week, right? You go through one of these in 1 week. Well, let's say you have 10 containers and you can only do 1 or 2 at a time. And I'm pretty sure day 1, if you don't have the time to do it, even like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you can't do it. Day 2, you can't do it. Day 3, I'm pretty sure within 7 to 14 days, you're going to have one like 10 to 20 minute time in which you can do this. So that's just a little tidbit, because I also don't have a lot of time on my hands. So I do that. I think I'm fine with the 3 or 4 containers, but if I feel like I probably need more, then we'll just get more containers. It's no big deal. So thank you guys. I hope you will subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and ask any questions you want. Also, if you want to leave a comment, feel free to do that as well. Thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and good luck in making your own baby wipes. Bye.